Well, hello on this Thursday morning. It is August 15th, and I am Chris Allen here on the SAM channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Another gorgeous day yesterday, even though we had some clouds at times, and today we're going to see clouds like that right there. That is the live view from the Plano Cam right here at my house in Plano, Kentucky. And you see some high cirrus clouds, and you see some alto cumulus there in the mid levels. And eventually we're going to find additional cloud cover taking over today, especially as we get on into the afternoon and the evening hours as a warm front approaches, followed by a cold front. And both of those fronts will bring us a chance of rain and thunderstorms. Let's check out radar and see where things stand at the moment. Nothing, of course, going on here in southern Kentucky. The nearest rainfall is happening in Illinois. As you can see there, we've got showers, thunderstorms, all moving to the east and a little southeast. This is all ahead of that warm front that will be making its way in here later. And then you see back here, which is now passing through northwestern Missouri. That is what will be here by Saturday morning. Excuse me. Yes. That's when it will be here. So, pardon the clearing of the throat. It's at this time of the morning, it's like I just had a cup of coffee. I guess it just loosened it up a little bit. But anyway, you guys go through the same thing. So I know you're not like, oh, what is he doing? I know it's kind of gross, but I'm sorry. So it's because this is live when I'm recording it. So take what comes. Anyway, it is the changing weather that does affect your sinuses and air pressure and things like that. So we've got some of that going on this morning. Let's check Kentucky mesonet temperatures to see what's happening here and around the Commonwealth. We've got upper 50s. Look at that. Way up there in the northeastern corner of Kentucky, up toward, what is it? Lewis County, Vanceburg. Yeah. And then you work your way down through central and parts of southeastern Kentucky, 60s here in southern Kentucky. Then you see 70s again along the warm front, which is just like yesterday out to the west of us. Let's check moisture. Let's check the dew points. And we've got 60 and 70 degree dew points, which means it's a little more humid. The winds this morning, again, kind of light and variable from the east, northeast, and near calm in most cases this morning. The winds will pick up, I think, later this afternoon as that first front comes through, the warm front, and then followed by the cold front. Later on, I think in both cases, we'll get some breezes coming through and the winds will pick up as we'll start to get better chances of rain moving in. Here's a look at the model blender, and you can see we've got around 90 or so today. I don't think I'm going to go 92. Now, we hit 89 officially yesterday. I think we'll hit 90 today, additional cloud cover. 90 maybe tomorrow, but there's a much better chance of rain in the area tomorrow. So that may keep us a little cooler than 90. It could be just upper 80s. Saturday, they've got upper 80s. I've got 88. Then you see low 80s. That's nice. Getting into next week. Much of next week is going to be low 80s and less humid air. Kind of like what we got last week. And look at that 58 for a low come Wednesday night into next Thursday morning. By this time, a week from today, it is going to feel even nicer than it does right now. And then we see kind of a moderation back into the mid to upper 80s after that. And some rain chances are going to be there in between all of that very, really not bad temperatures. We're in need of some rain. So let's bring it on. Let's see when the rain is actually going to arrive. Here's a look at the maps. Got the warm front back to the west this morning. And you've got the showers and thunderstorms that I showed you on the radar back towards St. Louis, Kansas City. That's along the first boundary, which is a warm front. I don't see much happening today, except for an increase in clouds. Then as we get into this evening, we'll start to see some shower activity west of us. Then as we get into early tomorrow morning, maybe even late tonight, we begin to see a few scattered showers and maybe a rumble of thunder overnight, not really expecting anything severe. But there could be one or two stronger storms in western Kentucky. There's the cold front waiting in the wings back to the west. Let's go to this time tomorrow morning, and you can see the showers and thunderstorms are right over the I-65 corridor, north to south. And there's plenty of rain to talk about. In fact, we could pick up about an inch of rain, or maybe even more than that, which right now we're standing at about an inch plus deficit on pacing for rainfall. So if we get that 1 to 2 inches here, that would catch us back up to where we need to be. Here's Friday afternoon, still some scattered showers and thunderstorms around. Here is Saturday early, like Friday midnight into early Saturday morning. Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon. Yeah, and they don't have it painted on here, but the front is going to come on through on Saturday and early Sunday. Here we go into Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. The rains will be gone. But by that time, I think we're going to make up for any loss of rainfall that we've had in these 13 consecutive days without rainfall, measurable rainfall here in Bowling Green. So we're even though it's been nice, we need some rain. It's getting dry. It's getting a little too dry. Now, there is a minor or low end severe weather threat that I want to make you aware of for late tonight and tomorrow. So let's take a look. Here is the severe weather threat this is for later this evening and tonight. West of Bowling Green, level 1 marginal. Then along the Wabash River and west and north, level 2 slight risk. So any kind of severe weather, if there's going to be some, it's mostly going to be over Illinois and Missouri. I don't think we're going to get much of anything here. Tornado threat, not much of one back to the west. Damaging wind threat, not much of one, most of it back to the west. Hail, same thing. Okay. Now let's move to tomorrow, Friday, and the entire state is under that level 1 marginal risk for a few stronger storms that could produce maybe a damaging wind threat and heavy rain. That's primarily what we're looking at. Let me go individually. Tornado threat, none for tomorrow. Damaging wind threat, very low. There could be 1 or 2 strongs that produce a little bit of that, and maybe even a little bit of hail, small hail, from any thunderstorm that comes through tomorrow. And even on Saturday, there's a bit of a threat from the Ohio River through southern Kentucky and eastward. This is the cold front coming through on Saturday. Still a level 1 marginal risk for maybe a strong storm or two. Uh, it's just, there's, it's just not. It's not a high end. It's not even really. I mean, it's worth mentioning, but it's not anything that's going to be significant for us. Not the kind that keeps you up all night and all of that. It's not that. Not going to be that. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this morning. Remember, I'll be on tonight, News 40 at 5, 6, and 10. And now I'm starting to do these little munchable updates. They're called Weather in 40 Seconds because of, obviously, News 40. In 40 seconds, I do an update an hour before the 5 o'clock newscast and an hour before the 10 o'clock, which would be 9 p.m. And so those are posted on social media, not here, but on social media pages for WNKY and my social media pages, that you can get a fresh little munchable update that lasts 40 seconds, give or take 2 or 3. So those, be looking for those from now on. And they hopefully will help you determine the forecast and know what's going on. In the meantime, have a great Thursday. A little Friday is what I like to call it. God bless you and thank you.